Jayhawks, it's Jake here to start the show. Today is May 22nd and it's an A Day. The students of the day are Jandy Hamil for having a constant smile and brightens the classroom and radiating positivity. Jandy always answers questions during class and contributes to class discussions. She is positive class role model, nominated by Mrs. Newman, and Claire Petticone for their academic integrity, nominated by Mr. Ring. Now over to Lincoln with our news for today.
Hey Hawks, it's Lincoln. Today, as always, there is Studio 315 in the library after school. Also, Math Club is meeting in E123. Now let's check out a video on tech safety.
Well, I'm actually one of 5 BOCES technicians who work in the district. I'm assigned to the high school. I've been working here since 2014. Samantha Steffen is a teacher aide who also works in the Tech Services Center. She's a people helper, very helpful. I monitor the help desk job board where people submit tickets who need help, and the job board gets high priority. We distribute Chromebooks to students at the beginning of the school year, and over the summer we power wash over 1,000 Chromebooks to get them ready for the next school year. And we repair broken Chromebooks throughout the school year. The most common problems we get are broken screens from Chromebooks that are left in book bags. They get crushed. Issues with internet connectivity and also forgotten passwords are common. We also take care of teacher laptops, office desktops, and all the lab computers. There are events that take place throughout the school year that we also support, like the science fair, Regents testing, and things like that. So we've come a long way from the original computer. Your print, your delete. New technology is constantly being developed. I would encourage students to explore their interests, but maybe just focus on a few areas at a time because it can get overwhelming. Also be aware of rules and policies that go along with new technologies. For instance, CPPtv may be forbidden altogether, or it may be allowed in some settings. As far as apps, be aware of what you're downloading and the sources you're downloading them from, and always use trusted sources. There are so many areas of technology today. There's programming, there's coding, there's AI, there's drones, cybersecurity, medical technology, and even quantum computing. Try to narrow your interests down, try different things, and see just what you find that you like to do. And I'll leave you with a diagram of a pie chart that indicates the most common way to fix a computer, and it makes my job easier. So this little chart shows the red area is reinstalled operating system. That works some of the time. Run a virus scan, that works maybe a little more of the time, but the purple area shows the largest way to fix a computer. Restart the computer. Just try it, you'll thank me later.
The trip to Hershey Park tickets are being sold in the concession stand periods 5 through 7. Today is the final day for trip ticket sales. Global History Review session is in E228. Earth Science Review is in D205. Algebra 1 Review is in E215. And Algebra 2 Review is in E123. And finally, Geometry Review is in E213. These review classes will be meeting at 3:15 and going until 4:15. Now let's check out another video on teachers then versus now.
Hi, my name is Mr. O'Brien. I teach social studies, but in this school, it's Individuals and Societies Department. I teach Global 9, and I've got a 12th grade class of public policy. I went to Amity Regional High School in Woodbridge, Connecticut. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a race car driver, and I had an uncle who was able to take me in an actual race car. And I remember screaming at the top of my lungs, I don't want to be a race car driver. And then I wanted to be a professional athlete. And so I didn't want to become a teacher until much later in life. My social life was all that I really cared about. Sports and my social life. I wasn't a particularly good student, but those are my favorite things. I love this job. Everything about it. It was much harder than I thought it would be to become a teacher. And I almost gave up a couple times, but I'm really glad I stuck with it because I love my job, and I love getting to work with the people I work with, both from student perspective and other teachers and other staff members.
My name is Mrs. Mabra Smith and I teach 9th grade math. I went to Fairport High School. I have wanted to be a teacher since before I could walk and talk, before my parents can remember. I always used to play school with my brothers. I'd sit them down at a desk and I'd, stand up at our little chalkboard and make them do work. I was involved in a lot of clubs. I was involved in the theater program a lot. I did a lot of backstage work and stage crew. So I did a lot of that and I made a lot of really great friends with that. I love connecting with my students. I love seeing that aha moment when something in math that they've really been struggling with really clicks with them. It's been really awesome.
Finally, the library will be closed periods 5 through 9 today. That's all your news for today. Now over to Chase with the weather.
Hey Hawks, Chase here for your weather. Today we have a high of 53 and a low of 45, with a 57% chance of rain throughout the day and a 43% chance at night. Now over to Janessa with your sports.
Hey Hawks, Janessa here with your sports report. Last night, the boys and girls track and field team won the STAC championship. Tonight, the boys varsity lacrosse team is headed to Shenango Forks at 6:40, and boys unified basketball is headed to the Horseheads Middle School for their game at 5. Tomorrow, girls varsity golf is off to the Elf Tree Golf Course at 10 a.m. Boys and girls varsity track is headed to Ithaca for their meet. On Sunday, there is Wine Glass 8K at our school stadium at 4:30 a.m. And the girls varsity flag football team is headed to UE at 6 p.m. Good luck, everyone. Now over to Owen to wrap up the show.
Hey Hawks, Owen here to wrap up the show. Thank you for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous shows, you can check them out on our YouTube channel, CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at CPP.tv. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your week.